I used to wake up with your name on my lips. Now it's coffee, sunlight in my own playlist. Your ghost still sits in the passenger seat, but I don't drive by your street on repeat. Tonight my phone's on face down mode. No more checking if your message shows. I'm not over you, that much is true, but I'm slowly falling out of you. Love doesn't end in a single night. It fades like neon in the morning light. But every day you lose your shine. Little by little I take back what's mine. I'm falling out of you, slow motion, like a tide pulling back from the ocean. Used to drown in every word you said. Now your voice is just noise in my head. Yeah, I loved you more than I meant to, but I'm learning that I can't undo. One heartbeat at a time, it's true. I'm not just falling, I'm falling out of you. I caught myself almost dialing your line to tell you something that wasn't even your right. It hit me then like a quiet proof. You're not my home, you're just my youth. I wear the dress you said you hated, dance the songs we never created. Every laugh that doesn't think of you is another inch I'm falling out. You. It's not revenge, it's not pretend, it's just my heart learning to mend. You'll always be a part of my song, but not the chorus I keep singing on. I'm falling out of you, slow motion, like a picture fading after too much sun. You used to be my favorite view. Now I see the world in different hues. Yeah, I loved you more than I meant to, but I'm learning how to break through. One quiet choice at a time, it's true. I'm not just falling, I'm falling out of you. One day your name will be just a name, not a trigger, not a flame. I'll hear our song in some random store, and I won't feel you anymore. I'm falling out of you, slow motion, but every second is forward one motion. You were a wave, I thought you were the sea. Now I'm swimming back to me. Yeah, I loved you deeper than I knew, but I deserve a love that loves me too. Step by step, I'm walking through. I'm not just falling, I'm falling out I used to hide every tear-stained night, cover up the cracks, filter out the fight, pretend my heart was smooth and clean, like I'd never bled for anything. But love left fingerprints on my soul. Some took pieces, some made me whole. Now when I look at what I survived, I see proof that I'm still alive. I'm not ashamed of every mark, the constellations in the dark, stories written on my skin of every loss that left. You said I was too much to mend, too emotional, too quick to defend. But the girl who feels this deep inside is the reason I still rise. I won't apologize for the way I care, for the way I show up when I'm scared. If love leaves bruises, so be it. At least I lived enough to feel it. So if you want perfection's face, you won't find it in this place. I'm all the moments I broke down and still got up off the ground. These are the scars I learned to love. Every crack is a source of light above. They remind me what I made it through, what I thought would end me but never could. You can see my history in every line, but don't mistake it, baby, I still shine. I'm not defined by what cut me up. Ooh, these are the scars I learned to love. One for the time I stayed too long, one for the day I finally moved on, one for the nights I cried alone, one for the strength I built at home. These are the scars I learned to love. Badges of honor stitched by love. They say I've been, but I didn't break. I found myself in my own heartbreak. You can read my story in every line. Pain and glory, perfect, they combine. I'm not defined by what cut me up. These are the scars I learned to love. You came in like a summer rain, warm at first, then floods of pain. I built a house on what you said, then watched it crumble over my head. You slammed the door like thunder cracks, left me alone with all the tracks. But in the silence after you, I heard what my own heart could do. You were the chaos, I was the ground. I held you up while you tore me down. But even hurricanes must rest, and what was broken can be blessed. I'm stronger than the storm you left, still standing here, still got breath. You shook my world, but not my core. I've been, I cried, but I'm not yours. You were the lightning, wild and loud. I am the sky that holds the clouds. You thought I'd drown when you took your best, but I'm stronger than the storm you left. You threw your words like shattered glass, cut me up, then called it past. But I stitched my pieces one by one underneath the kind of sun. I used to flinch at your own name, now it barely lights a flame. You're just weather I outgrew, a dark sky I walk through. I don't need revenge to win. My victory is my calm within. If I meet you down the line, you'll see the glow you couldn't dim in time. I'm stronger than the storm. always came back when you felt alone. Treated my heart like a borrowed phone. Ring me up when your nights turn cold. Hang me up when your thrill got old. I used to answer on the first ring, calling your chaos that kind of thing. But now your number hits my screen, and I see clearly what it means. You only miss me when you're bored, when no one's left to praise you more. But I retire from that role. I'm done auditioning for your soul. I'm not yours to break anymore. Not your backup part, now your open door. You had your chance when I was all in. Now you can't just walk back in. I gave you tears, I gave you time. You gave me reasons to draw the line. Keep your sweet words, I've heard them before. I'm not yours to break anymore. I'm not yours to break anymore. Ooh, yeah. You say you've changed, you've seen the light, but it's always darkest when you text at night. You want my comfort, not my growth. You want my body, not my oath. I won't be soft where you play rough. I won't cause damage, complicated love. I'm not your shelter from your storms, and you're punching back when weather forms. You only come when it's good for you, but my healing doesn't include you. I'm not a stage for your regret. I'm not a prize you get to reset. I'm not yours to break anymore. Find another heart to keep on the floor. You had my trust, you had my faith. You used them like an empty plate. I gave you years, I gave you songs. You gave me reasons to move on. Savior, I'm sorry, I'll close that door. I'm not yours to break anymore. I'm not yours to break anymore. One day you'll realize what you lost. How cheap you sold me, count the cost. But that's not my burden, not my war. I found a peace worth bleeding for. I'm not yours to break anymore. I'm the one who walked, I'm the one who saw. You were the chapter, I'm the book. You were the thief, I'm what you took. I gave you love, I gave you more. Now I'm the lock on my own door. Say what you want, I've heard it before. I'm not yours to break anymore. I'm not yours to break anymore. I'm not yours to break anymore. You were the rain I thought I needed. Water the garden where I pleaded. Begged you to see the roots you tore, but you kept walking out the door. I strained myself to fit your shade. Called it love when I became afraid. But once you left, the clouds moved on, and suddenly I felt the sun. You leaving felt like I would die. Didn't know that flowers learn to try, even after storms so cruel. Petals still push through. I bloomed after you, brighter than before. Colors you never took time to explore. You thought I wither when you said goodbye, but look at me now, reaching for the sky. You were a season I had to go through, but my roots ran deeper than anything with you. You were the ending I thought I'd rule, but baby I bloomed after you, after you. Now I laugh in places where you once cried, sit in corners where my hope once died. I decorate my space with things I love, not just what you'd approve of. Friends say I'm glowing in new ways. I see it too in my own gaze. There's a piece humming in my chest that never played when we were at our gain. Sunlight growing through the pain. I bloomed after